So Ben Johnson, Lions OC, this guy's on fire right now. Playoff run, and teams are practically throwing blank checks at him.
Yeah, for a coordinator, you don't see this every day. And a team that's a Super Bowl contender, shit, it's wild.
Not exactly bottom feeders chasing him either.
Yeah.
Raiders, Jaguars, Bears, each one some serious potential, but some baggage too.
Raiders. First thing, Tom freaking Brady. Gotta make any coach think twice.
Who wouldn't want to work with Brady? The Gigotti.
Right. But Raiders are in quarterback purgatory. They've got that 6th pick, but it's not a sure thing they find their franchise QB.
So he walks in, best quarterback ever, but then what? No clear future.
Yeah.
That's a tough sell.
Then there's the Jags. Supposedly their franchise guy, Trevor Lawrence, is there. But this year...
Yeah, this year was rough.
Rough is putting it lightly.
Lawrence was hyped as the next big thing. But sometimes those number one picks, you just don't pan out. Risky.
Absolutely. But Shad Khan, Jags owner, seems ready to spend big to get Johnson. Word is he'll do whatever it takes.
So a maybe QB and an owner with deep pockets.
Tempting.
What about the Bears?
They're rolling the dice on Caleb Williams. Another former number 1 pick. Lots of potential there.
Some decent weapons on offense too, don't they?
Yeah, but they've been floundering. Who knows if Johnson can fix that?
Okay, 3 teams, 3 different scenarios. Raiders, Brady, but no heir apparent. Jags, Lawrence, owner with an open checkbook. Bears, potential, but tons of question marks. What a mess.
And Johnson trying to win a goddamn Super Bowl with the Lions? The pressure must be insane.
If the Lions make a deep run, his leverage, it skyrockets.
Absolutely. Imagine this Lions win the Super Bowl, then he picks his next gig. He could write his own ticket.
Damn, now that would be a power move.
The whole league's watching, waiting to see what he does.
All right, so let's go deeper. Beyond the obvious, what are the real selling points for each team?
Let's start with the Raiders. Vegas, hot market, they're aggressive in free agency. If Johnson wants to build his team, they might give him the resources.
Not just Brady then, the whole package. City, owner's willingness to spend, shape the team.
Exactly. They brought in Brady to make a statement. They're serious. They want to win now.
Right, Jags. Besides Lawrence and Khan ready to spend, what else?
AFC South, let's just say, not the most competitive. Easier path to playoffs, at least on paper.
And some young talent on the roster? Etienne, Kirk?
Yeah, pieces are there. Not a complete rebuild, but they need someone to, pull it all together.
All right, Bears. Besides Williams and hoping he becomes the real deal, what's their pitch?
Chicago's a huge market. Fans are hungry. No Super Bowl in ages.
They're due. And playing in the NFC North, as tough as it is, could be a draw. Taking down the Packers and Vikings twice a year.
That would be a statement. Each team, it's its own brand of crazy. What do you think matters most to Johnson with these offers?
I think control. How much control does he want? Roster, culture, the whole 9 yards.
Good point. How does that play out with each team?
Raiders have Brady, and he's practically a player-coach owner. A powerful voice. Maybe not a good fit for a young coach making his mark.
Yeah, even with Brady, could be too many cooks in the kitchen.
Jags. Khan seems like he's ready to hand over the keys, but they've also gone through coaches left and right.
Pressure to win now in Jacksonville. Intense. If it doesn't click right away, Johnson's out.
And the Bears.
Yeah.
Well, they're the Bears. Nobody knows what's going on there.
Exactly. No guarantee he gets the time and support he needs in Chicago. It's a gamble.
So, boils down to what he wants. Instant cred with Brady, but maybe less control. Freedom in Jacksonville, but on a short leash. Or resurrecting the Bears with all that uncertainty.
He's got a tough choice, that's for sure.
And to add to it, the Lions situation. What if they go all the way?
Shit gets real. Winning it all at Detroit, he's a legend. Stay, build a dynasty,
Or use that success to get even more somewhere else. More money, more control, everything.
Exactly. Winning a Super Bowl gives you all the cards.
Fuck, this is getting more and more complicated.
It is, and that's what makes it so damn interesting. Not just X's and O's, personalities too. Brady, the ultimate competitor, now building a dynasty from the owner's box.
And Khan practically begging for a winner in Jacksonville. Then the Bears, always searching for that next big thing, always coming up short.
Johnson, the young gun, hottest commodity, like a soap opera, only with more touchdowns.
Let's play devil's advocate. Johnson goes to the Raiders. Brady, sure, but what about the rest?
It's a mixed bag. Some talent, but holes too. Wide receiver question mark. Offensive line could use work. Not one player away from a championship.
Even with Brady, he's got to work his magic.
Yeah, and Brady's not getting any younger. Maybe 1 or 2 years left, tops. What happens after that?
$1 million question. Vegas, he's betting on now with a shaky future.
Jags. They've got that young core, Lawrence, Etienne, Kirk. Not a bad foundation.
But Lawrence has to prove himself. This year wasn't exactly reassuring.
True, but Johnson's an offensive genius. If anyone can unlock Lawrence, it's him.
And Khan's ready to spend. Free agency could be a shopping spree in Jacksonville.
No doubt. But Khan's also known to be impatient. No immediate results. Johnson's on the hot seat.
High risk, high reward, Jags. What about the Bears? Upside there.
Williams has the talent. Needs the right system, the right coach.
Chicago, sleeping giant. Fans are starving for a winner. Imagine bringing a championship there.
It'd be wild. But the Bears. Steelers, they've been a mess. There's a reason they're in this position.
Front office drama, coaching carousels, bad draft picks.
Exactly. Not just about coaching. Gotta change the whole culture. That's a lot to ask.
Bears are the ultimate gamble. High potential, but a lot of baggage.
And the Lions. Not just some Cinderella story. They're contenders.
Super Bowl win. Changes everything. Johnson's a legend in Detroit. Stay. Build a dynasty.
Or leverage that for a better deal. More money, more control, the whole package.
Yeah, that's power. Winning gives you all the cards.
Absolutely. Puts other teams on notice. Raiders, Jags, Bears, they'll have to step up.
Getting more interesting by the minute.
Like watching chess unfold. Every move has consequences.
Not just him, the players too. Imagine you're a wide receiver. Raiders play with Brady for a couple years, but long term, it's shaky.
Or a younger, more stable team, Jags or Bears, wait a few years for a shot at a title.
Gamble either way. End up with a ring or stuck rebuilding.
Coaching staff too. Johnson brings in his guys. Someone's losing their job. High stakes.
Ripple effects of this decision. Huge. One guy changes the league.
Makes it compelling. Destinies, franchises, players, coaches, it's all on the line.
Front row seat to the craziest show in sports. One coach, it's insane how much power he has, holding the whole league hostage with his decision.
Butterfly effect. Johnson flaps his wings in Detroit. Hurricanes in Vegas. Jacksonville, Chicago.
And let's be real, it's not just them. Other coaches, GMs, everyone's watching, knowing their futures might depend on this.
Dominoes start falling. Raiders, maybe Gruden gets another shot. Jags, maybe Pedersen ends up in Chicago.
Goddamn carousel, spinning faster and faster.
And Johnson, trying to tune it all out, win a fucking Super Bowl. Talk about focus.
I gotta be surreal. You go into a playoff game knowing your phone's blowing up, owners throwing millions at you.
Like a video game. Playing Madden, and your coach gets a text from Jerry Jones.
Except real life, real consequences, millions of dollars, careers, legacies.
Lions pull off the impossible, win the Super Bowl. How does he walk away?
A god in Detroit. Statues, parades, the whole 9 yards. Stay there forever. Become the next Lombardi.
Or use that to get whatever he wants. More money, more control, a power move.
Give me control. A blank check, Malibu beachfront, or I'm staying in Detroit.
Exactly. Dictate his terms. Most powerful coach in the league.
But it could blow up. Goes to a new team, fails. Expectations are sky high.
Golden boy to scapegoat instantly.
Yeah.
Media praising him now, they'll tear him apart.
High wire act, one wrong step, and it's a long fall.
And you know what's interesting? We haven't even talked about Johnson himself. What drives him?
Legacy guy. Wants to build a dynasty.
Or
A mercenary. Biggest payday, most control.
we don't know, and that's what's so great. We get to watch it play out, try to figure it out.
Like a psychological thriller, trying to get inside Ben Johnson's head.
Only way to know. Wait and see. Buckle up. This ride's just getting started.
This offseason's going to be insane.
Chaos reigns.